That night, while the bright moon watched over Umuoha and the voices of crickets filled the silent darkness, a gentle knock sounded at Pa Agbo's compound. Pa Agbo slowly lifted himself from his old wooden stool. With a tired sigh, he walked to the gate and opened it. Standing before him was Ogbuagu, the oldest and most respected elder in Umuoha. In one hand, he held his carved walking stick. In the other, he carried a calabash filled with kola nuts. "Agbo," the old man greeted softly, "I have not come here to judge you. I have come because the elders of Umuoha are deeply worried about your daughter." Pa Agbo lowered his eyes. "What has Adamma done again?" he asked sadly. Ogbuagu sighed and shook his head. "The whole village is talking. Good men from different places have come seeking her hand in marriage, but she has rejected every one of them. Agbo, this is no longer a simple matter." Pa Agbo looked into the darkness outside his compound before speaking. "My friend, what do you want me to do? Should I force my own daughter to marry a man she does not love?" The old elder moved closer and lowered his voice. "Some people are beginning to believe that Adamma may not be an ordinary child." Pa Agbo's face changed. "What are you saying?" Ogbuagu took a deep breath. "They say she may be an Ogbanje, a restless spirit that comes into the world to bring confusion and trouble to the hearts of men. I pray with all my heart that they are wrong, but when an entire village begins to whisper, we cannot close our ears." A heavy silence covered the compound. The cold night breeze moved gently through the mango trees as Pa Agbo fought back the pain in his heart. He knew the villagers were watching his daughter, and it troubled him deeply. After a long moment, Ogbuagu spoke again. "There is only one person who can help us find the truth." "Who?" Pa Agbo asked. "Dibia Mgbuka." Pa Agbo became quiet. "He is a wise man. He understands things hidden from ordinary eyes. Let us visit him before this matter becomes worse." Pa Agbo slowly nodded. "If this will bring peace to my daughter, then I will go." The following morning, before the sun became hot, the two old men began their journey along the narrow footpath leading to the edge of the sacred forest, where the famous Dibia Mgbuka lived. Neither of them knew that the path they had chosen would open a door that would change Adamma's life forever. The morning sun had just begun to shine through the tall trees when Pa Agbo and Ogbuagu reached the edge of the sacred forest. The air was different there. It was cool and strangely quiet. Even the birds seemed afraid to sing. Ancient Iroko trees stood like silent guards, their wide branches covering the narrow footpath. Neither man spoke as they walked deeper into the forest. After some time, they came upon a small clearing. In the middle stood an old mud house with a thatched roof. Cowries decorated the doorway, and white chalk symbols were drawn on the walls. Several clay pots, feathers, and carved wooden figures surrounded the compound. A thin stream of smoke rose gently from a small shrine nearby. Ogbuagu stopped. "We have arrived." Before either of them could call out, a deep voice came from inside the hut. "I have been expecting both of you." Pa Agbo and Ogbuagu looked at each other in surprise. The bamboo curtain slowly opened. Out stepped Dibia Mgbuka. He was an elderly man with a long white beard that reached his chest. His eyes were sharp and calm, as if they could see through a person's heart. Around his neck hung strings of cowries and red beads, while his right hand held an ancient carved staff. He looked at the two visitors without saying a word. Then he turned and walked back into the hut. "Come inside." The two old men followed quietly. The inside of the hut was dimly lit by an oil lamp. Shelves made from bamboo held calabashes, dried herbs, and old scrolls wrapped in cloth. Dibia Mgbuka sat on a raffia mat. He closed his eyes for a few moments. The room became completely silent. Then he opened his eyes. "You have come because of the girl called Adamma." Pa Agbo's heart skipped. Yes, Dibia. You want to know why she rejects every man that comes to marry her? Pa Agbo nodded. Please help us. The whole village has started talking. The old Dibia remained silent for a while. Finally, he spoke. I do not answer such questions with my mouth alone. He reached for a small wooden tray and gently placed 4 kola nuts upon it. Then he whispered ancient prayers that neither visitor could understand. Slowly, he broke the kola nuts and cast the pieces onto a white cloth spread before him. His eyes carefully studied how they landed. His face slowly changed. The calm expression disappeared. A deep frown covered his forehead. Ogbuagu became uneasy. What do you see? The Dibia did not answer immediately. Instead, he stood up and walked outside.